First, you'll click on the Add Custom Fields button to bring up a pop-up window. Here you'll notice that a major difference between adding native fields and custom fields is that the custom fields require a module selection. When you're selecting the module, you will follow the same steps as outlined for adding native fields. You'll click on that little radio button, scroll to the middle of that pop-up window, add selected fields, and here you'll notice another difference between the native and the custom fields. With any custom fields, you can add in a custom label to immediately adjust the header without needing to do so after it has been added. This is a good option when you have a custom field which is linked across multiple modules. In those instances, I would recommend using a label to differentiate each module. In this instance, we're looking at a base module of job posting for the onshore-offshore fields. So I'll have the custom label reflect that when I add it. Keeping in mind that you have multiple modules which may be impacted by the same custom fields, we do want to keep in mind that combining custom fields is often an important step and one which can be easily overlooked. When custom fields are created, they can be linked across multiple modules. Let's navigate back to the admin menu to look at an example within the UI. In this example, we're going to focus on a custom field called Is a Workplace Needed? If you look at the module list, you'll see that this custom field is across job posting, worker, work order, and work order revision modules. If you scroll all the way to the right, you can see that this begins at the job posting module and then is linked through the remaining modules as well. So why is this important and how does this relate to our download? Picture this. When the hiring manager is initially creating the job posting, they may not yet know or be required to fill in this field. So as we think about that, let's go back to the connector catalog to focus on adding in this field across multiple modules. As we saw previously, when we go to add in a custom field, we'll have the module selection. Now, if we go to the job posting module, the field that we're using in this example for Is a Workspace Needed isn't actually found on this list. That's because it's already been added to this connector. However, if we only leave in that custom field from the job posting module, and we consider the scenario where this data was empty during the job posting creation, then this field will be blank on the download. How do we combat this? Well, we simply add in this field across all relevant modules. In most cases, it is a best practice to ensure that custom fields which are linked on the front end are also linked on the download. This ensures that if the field is filled in or changed later, then the updated value will be present on the download. I'm going to add in this field across all of the modules it touches. As we saw previously, it was job posting, work order, work order revision, and worker. To eliminate any confusion, we're going to link the fields so that way when the download runs, it will pull the latest value regardless of the module that that value sits on. To do so, we're going to select the radio button next to each of their names and then scroll up and hit the Combine Custom Fields button. You'll notice that the "Is a workspace needed for this contractor" field from the job posting module was renamed. And when we scroll up and hit that Combine Custom Fields button, we'll see all of the fields and the relevant modules displayed. Here, we will be asked to enter the name, which is essentially the column header. Once that's been added, I'll click on the blue Add button. And once we scroll down, we can even expand the menu to see each module has been linked under this one field. Now, the system should automatically save all updates made. However, you can always hit on the blue Next button at the bottom if you've been stagnant on the page for some time to ensure that your changes have been saved. From there, you can exit back to the dashboard. As you can see, making these updates with Configuration Manager access is quite simple. For more information, click on the View in-app Help button on the top bar to access the available SAP Companion help topics. You can select on the Connector Wizard button for general information and click on Learn More to navigate to the SAP Help portal for additional documentation. As a reminder, it is best practice to complete testing prior to making any changes with Configuration Manager.